Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for Cardano price prediction based on Elliott wave analysis. And let's start with the overview for the bullish and a bearish scenarios here on the 4 days chart. As you can see, of course, we have a bullish scenario where it might start, of course, with a wave A here with an impulse, of course, or a wave 1. After both case scenario, you're looking for 3 waves toward the downside, wave B or wave 2. However, higher possibility goes for the wave B in the blue scenario, and that because you touch, of course, the 886 here, taking almost the low, but of course launching a final wave C because, of course, yeah, it has took the 886. Therefore, higher possibility goes for wave C. So finished wave C here, 3 waves toward the upside. Possibly, of course, in your bullish scenario, you would like to see 3 waves down. As we can see here, of course, you got a zigzag for WX, very shallow. Another zigzag for your wave Y, looking matching a little bit in time and in shape with the W, which of course a very nice WXY, and moving toward the upside impulsively in case, of course, you seek for continuation here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 impulse. In case, of course, if you are impulsive, you would like to see 3, 4, 5 for 5 toward the upside. For a wave here, of course, after 3 waves up, 3 waves down, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Your scenario with a big 1, 2 here is a very, very far scenario, of course, actually, because if you have wave 1, 2 here, you might request, of course, for a second 1, 2, and then continuation toward the upside. But the problem is, again, with me is with this 886 taken here, of course, which is, of course, a low possibility to be in a double 1, 2s here. Therefore, higher possibility goes for the ABC, and then looking for a big wave A here in the white count A, and then you're looking for a wave B and then C toward the upside. In your bearish scenario, of course, there is a bearish scenario where you have a longer correction, meaning 3 waves down this WXY already counted. You got a zigzag here with this impulse rather than impulse toward the upside, wave 1. This transformed to a zigzag wave A and then B and a C. And then continuation toward the downside, of course, impulsively here, where you would like to finish, of course, a bigger correction as A, B, and a C. After this, of course, you might seek for wave C, big wave C toward the upside, in a big 3 waves up, big 3 waves down, and then of course a huge wave C toward the upside. If we dive deeper here inside this area on the daily chart for this current pattern right now, we have of course this wave 1, 2, and then we're looking for wave 3, potentially 4 and a 5 in case we are bullish. However, as you can see, the invalidation for this has been given. We have, of course, interfere with the zone 1 again, meaning this can transform into another wave 1, but is it finished impulse? Of course not. Therefore, it is a 3 corrective wave here, meaning we are corrective and we're looking to something like finished in WX and a Y potentially, and we're moving toward the downside. Meaning you finished potentially a wave B here, 3 waves down, 3 waves up, and then looking for lower. However, in this lower part here on a daily, we can see clearly that this might not be, of course, an impulse because of the 3 wave shapes here. If you have a wave 4, invalidation already interfering with the zone 1, meaning, of course, we have invalidated this, and of course, this was due to the news. We have invalidated the impulse and moving massively again toward the downside. Let's zoom in this wave right now and see what's going on the 4-hour chart inside it. Inside this wave, we are looking, of course, potentially for a wave 3, 4, and a 5. But as we mentioned, this scenario can still be, of course, because if you have here a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, your wave 5 is very, very shallow and truncated, leading diagonal, which I don't like it at all, to be honest. And then, of course, moving for wave 2 and then 3, 4, 5. However, this is very, very low, did not invalidate it, but still very far possibility. Especially that your wave 4 time taken for your wave 2 here in, of course, comparison, this doesn't work at all, right? Therefore, I will remove this. Of course, there is no 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a very, very low possibility right now. And I leave only the highest possibilities here. in case this possibility come back. If it comes back to the chart, then of course I put it back. But currently, better to remove it for less confusion. Here we go. We're looking for a wave B. We're looking for 3 waves down, 3 waves up, continuation toward the downside. Very, very simple. I think we have it already here. Here we go. Yes. So we have A and then B and then looking for a wave C, and our target is already given since the last analysis, of course, for a wave 1 here, for a fib 1 to 1 fib level, of course, to hit the blue box, right, as a regular flat, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Your wave C here, 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 toward the downside. Your wave C has to hit the 0.46 and 0.44 potentially, of course, for this scenario. Why this one is not getting fixed? Okay. All right. What about just deleting it? So I don't know why it is fixed on that point. This is the idea right now, and just we have a 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and a 5, right? So this is our wave 1, of course. Wave 3, we are looking forward, and here we go. If we put the fib levels for a wave 3, here we go. We have our wave 3, at least, of course, hitting the 0.5. Very nice psychological number, by the way. And then your wave 5 might finish exactly in the middle of the 1 to 1 fib level here. And what to expect after this? Well, to expect is something can be bullish, yes, by the following. In case we finish just 3 waves down here, meaning, of course, that this can turn to something bigger correction, yeah, as WXY, and still can turn this to a bigger wave 2, yeah, but yeah, I don't like it, but it can be, right? Because we have an A, B, and a C, and it can be a running flat here and then moving toward the upside. Potentially, we're gonna estimate this again, of course, and see what's gonna happen in a bigger view. But also, it can be, for example, if 3 waves down, 3 waves up, finished here, you might have again 3 waves up and then one more move toward the downside to get the low area here, finishing a big W, X, and a Y. Yeah? This was gonna finish in 3 waves up, and 3 waves down. Yeah. So when we have 3 wave structures for all the waves here, meaning a big W, X, and a Y. That was it for ADA. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.